The electrical engineer. This video will help you with vocabulary for a diploma in electrical engineering. How to learn vocabulary. First, you learn the meaning, then you remember the spelling, and third, you listen to the pronunciation and you practice. This video will help you to do these things for electrical engineering. Electrical engineer. Electrical engineer. A person who develops, designs and tests electrical components and systems. Electrical engineers understand the principles of electricity and magnetism. For the spelling, there is not many problems, but for pronunciation, you need to remember the EE sound here. Electrical engineer. Electrical engineer. A person who develops, designs and tests electrical components and systems. Electrical engineers understand the principles of electricity and magnetism. For spelling and pronunciation, the only problem might be this EE sound, spelling here. So remember to put it in the word, but when you pronounce it, it is two sounds. It's almost like there's a Y sound between engineer, but when we say it fast, it's engineer. So it's a bit closer together, but it's two different sounds. Control system. Control system. A device that manages the operation of other components or systems. For example, a control system helps manage devices such as lifts or furnaces. The only problem might be here is the spelling of Y for an I sound. Some people might put I, but it's a Y. System. Design. Design. This can be a verb or a noun. To draw a plan for a new system. For example, electrical engineers design new electrical systems. The only problem here might be the spelling of this G. We don't actually say this. We don't say designer, it's design. And also in the pronunciation, this S is a Z sound, design. Develop. Develop. To create or produce a new system. For example, my goal is to develop a new kind of system. One problem you might have here is the pronunciation. There are three sounds, develop, but the strongest sound is the second sound, develop. Electricity. Electricity. A form of energy used to power many devices, like our TVs and our phones and our lights. The electricity stopped working during the storm. One problem with spelling is that this C and this C are different sounds. Electricity. So a K and a S sound. So remember they're both C's, but the pronunciation is a K and a S. Also, for the syllables, we have electricity, 5, but the strong one is on the third syllable. Electricity. Electricity. Electronics. Electronics. An area of study involving electrical currents. For example, I want to understand all electronic systems. The spelling is quite easy here, but you need to remember the strong sound is on the third syllable. Electronics. Electronics. Magnetism. magnetism. The study of attraction between electrical charges. It's very difficult for me to put in one sentence there. Electrical engineers should understand the principles of magnetism. So it's a difficult word to spell because of this ending, T-I-S-M. We don't often see SM, but we do see it in some nouns for studies. So we see tism. So this pronunciation is tism, tism, magnetism. Motor control. Motor control. A device that controls electric motors. For example, car makers need electrical engineers to create motor control systems. Power transmission. Power transmission. The transfer of electricity, like from a power plant. The picture can help here, but it can be smaller than this, obviously. The power in our homes depends on electrical engineers' skills for power transmission. For spelling and pronunciation, the problem might be this SS and the ION here. This pronunciation of SS is sh, not SH, but SS, sh, transmission. And the ION is one sound together, yin, yin, transmission. Signal processing. Signal processing. The area of electrical engineering with the analysis of signals. For example, signal processing is used in phone systems. One problem you might have here is these two sounds with spelling and pronunciation. Processing. So the sound is exactly the same, s, s, but the spelling is C and SS. Processing. Supervise. Supervise. So to be in charge of a project or a group of people. In this picture, it's the man looking at the lady doing the work for the electrical system. For example, experienced engineers may supervise teams of people on important projects. Telecommunication. Telecommunication. The technology of communication, speaking or writing, from a distance. So in the picture we have satellites, phones, watches, computers. For example, new telecommunication systems use radios, satellites and the internet. So the main problem here is how long the word is and how many letters you got to get together. So we have telecommunication with a double M here, and then at the end we have the shun sound again. T-I-O-N is shun. So that is a very difficult word to spell, so you need to practice that one. And test. Test. This can be a verb or a noun, and it means to observe a system in order to determine its functionality. And here we have a machine testing a system. For example, she wants to test the devices in different conditions. Okay, so here are the words for the electrical engineer: control system, design, develop, electricity, electronics, magnetism, motor control, power transmission, signal processing, supervise, telecommunication, test. Thank you very much.